Hello, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Tirtha Jain. I wish to know about the COVID 19 coronavirus situation in the United States.
So, for the coronavirus situation, I would say that it is currently getting worse in the US. And this was expected because the weather is changing to the winter and people are spending more time inside their homes and offices rather than outside like we did in the summer.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Anjana. Hope you are fine. Let me ask a doubt. In India, there are so many festivals like Onam, Dasara, Holi, Diwali, Christmas. Like these, what are the festivals in America?
A lovely question that one of you asked has to do with festivals in America. And I would say that many of our festivals are holidays that everyone knows about, like Christian festivals of Christmas and Easter. We also celebrate other religions' festivals. In our schools, children will have days off for those religious festivals of their classmates. So, whether it's a Jewish holiday or sometimes a Muslim holiday or even a Hindu holiday, if a lot of students are from families that celebrate those, the school might have those off. But in a moment, I'll tell you about my favorite holiday.
Hello, madam. I am Nila. Hope you are fine. I wish to know about the individual freedom that you, the Americans,
I
enjoy.
was interested to receive the question about individual freedom. And I believe that America is known for individual freedom. We are known as more of an individual oriented culture rather than a group or collectively oriented culture. And some ways that you see this is, like I mentioned before, with the cars. People want to go where they want to go when they want to go there. And so they want to have their own transportation rather than rely on public transportation. The exception to that would be in big cities where it's not realistic to keep a car. And so people there are very used to using public transportation. Another type of individual freedom that people like in the US has to do with guns. And I get asked a lot about guns in the US. People are able to own guns, they do need to register them, but it would be a mistake to think that everyone here loves guns. I don't have a gun. I've never owned one. I've never shot one. I have no interest in owning a gun. So it's important to know that people here have a lot of different opinions about big questions like gun ownership.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. I am Suhana Raj. I wish to know about your family and which place you more like in America.
Some of you asked about family, and I wanted to share this lovely picture of me with my two sisters when it was my birthday last month. Many people think that Americans are not family oriented, and I just wanted to share this picture to show that our family relationships here in America do go on and on all through our lives, just like in India. So even though we have a more individually oriented culture, we still stay close with our loved ones.
Hi ma'am, I am Ashwin. Ma'am, please tell us about the public education system in America.
Another question, and I think I may have gotten this from two people, is about the US educational system and how is it different from India. First, let me just explain that in the US, many kids go to preschool, but that's not required. That is something parents have to pay for. And then schooling starts with kindergarten, and our elementary school or primary school usually goes through grade 5 or 6. Then comes middle school, which goes from 5 or 6 to grade 8. And beginning in grade 9, students go to high school for 4 years. So they graduate after 12 years of schooling plus kindergarten. I think in India, the current system is similar in the sense that you graduate after 12 years of schooling.
Hi ma'am, good morning. I am Ajananda, 7th standard. How are you? Let me ask a question. Is there any public transportation system in the USA?
Another place I think that the US can improve is in public transportation, which one of your classmates asked about. Many cities and local areas have excellent public transportation, and some don't. The US really relies on people having access to private transportation, mainly their own cars and trucks. So people here drive around a lot. And this relates to the next question, which is about individual freedom. So I will answer that one next.
Hello ma'am, good morning. I am Srinanda Balachandran, 7th standard. How are you? Let me ask a question. How is the educational system in America? How it differs from Indian educational system?
Another question, and I think I may have gotten this from 2 people, is about the US educational system and how is it different from India. First, let me just explain that in the US, many